What's up, you guys? It's Kenyatta Victoria here, back for another video, and today I want to welcome you to the Create Your Own Impact series. Yay! Alright, so this is going to be a 3-part series on basically giving you guys my realistic tips on building your brand for college students and beginners, because I am a college student and, you know, I've just been doing a lot of reflecting, and there were a lot of things that I wish I knew before I, got started or, needed to be guided on. So welcome to part 1 and let's get into it. Okay, so part 1, I want to basically talk about figuring out your brand. And when I say figuring out your brand, I have 3 questions that, I kind of want to make the blueprint of what you should ask yourself when trying to figure out your brand. So the first question is, what are you passionate about? And so when I say what are you passionate about, I basically mean, what do you enjoy and what do you feel like you want to spread your message to your audience as? And so, for example, I am an upcoming journalist, I'm a writer, all of that, and I really love the art of just, telling stories to you guys and getting you guys interested in like different movies or TV shows or music that you guys may or may not have listened to, and kind of like share our opinions on how we feel about certain things, certain topics, stuff like that. So I definitely like to keep my platform and my brand steering towards my career, which is journalism, and I want to just be a voice in the media and trying to tell positive, uplifting stories within the media. And so that is rule number 1, figure out what you are passionate about. Rule number 2 is, what do you want to share with your audience? What is it that you have that you feel like people will look to you and gravitate towards you and like, they're talking about something very interesting, they're talking about something very insightful that I want to know about. And yeah, you need to figure out what is it that you want to spread to your audience, and how can you stand out from the rest. If there are other people talking about what you talked about, how do you stand out from the rest? How do you create a conversation within your audience, and how do you build your audience? So that is step number 2. And the last thing is, how is your message going to influence your audience? Now, when you are building your brand, you really need to take that look in the mirror and talk to yourself and figure out, what is it that gets the people, and you need to figure out what is it that about your voice that'll get people to pay attention and make a change if there needs to be a change made, or even just influencing them to make better decisions, or influence them to different things. So for me, I definitely feel like I want to influence my audience by just talking about different things that's happening in our culture, which is I want to talk about movies and the message movies have behind their films. I want to talk about music and how certain songs or certain singles made me feel, I want to talk about how it made you guys feel, stuff like that. And I also, when it comes to like motivating people and creating a conversation that happens within our culture, and creating conversations of different moments that happen within society, I want to create a conversation with you guys that not only gives you information and helps you learn, but also you can take away and pass that message along and pass that information along to other people. And so when I say, how are you going to influence your audience? How are you going to convey a message that is going to be passed down for years to come, and people look back on you and be like, wow, like this person really knew what they were talking about. They were really on top of everything, and it really influenced me to, make a change or pass a message on. So those are the questions that I feel like really kickstart what you want your brand to be about, how you want to convey your message to the world and to your audience that you're going to build. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you stick around for part 2, because that is when we're going to talk about social media. So you guys make sure you are on the lookout for that, and I will see you guys in part 2. Bye.